This is my homemade question. We try to solve for x. Obviously, that x to the power of 6 is equal to negative 8. Negative 8 means 8 times negative 1. And negative 1 is e to the power of I pi. Okay, therefore x equal to the 6 roots of e to the I pi. Right? And this is equal to 6 root is a square root 2. And multiplied by e to the I pi over 6. That is my one root for this equation. Now, I want to emphasize a few facts. Number one, this equation has 6 roots. Number two, they are all lying on the circle radius square root 2. I purposely drew the circle larger just to emphasize that this circle is not a unicircle. Okay. Now, number three, the facts that all the 6 roots lying on the same circle. Okay. And one of them is bearing the argument pi over 6. That is one of them. And since you have 6 roots, the whole circle is 360 degrees, so they are 60 degrees apart, or pi over 3. Huh? So next root will be here. Next root would be 2 pi over 6, right? That will be 3 pi over 6. Next root will be here. 5 pi over 6. Next root will be here. 7 pi over 6. Next root will be there, right? 9 pi over 6. Next root will be there. And 11 pi over 6. Yeah, they're all pairs of conjugates, you know, the conjugates. Okay, now I have 6 roots. Just a matter of way to how to express them. Let me write it this way, okay? The first root is a square root, right? That is the argument. Multiplied by cosine pi over 6 plus or minus I sine pi over 6. Yeah, that is a pair of these 2 roots. And then for these 2 roots, square root 2 was plus or minus square root 2 I. Okay, these are for this pair. Okay, then square root 2 cosine 5 pi over 6 plus or minus I sine 5 pi over 6. That will be taking care of these 2 roots. See? So I have 6 roots, very easily have. And of course you can now more specify it for their values. This is square root 2. This would be root 3, right? Over 2 plus or minus half I. Yeah, that is for these 2. for these two roots, in a more specific values. The other two then plus or minus the square root 2i. For this pair is a square root 2 multiplied by negative root 3 over 2 plus or minus half root I. So we have 6 roots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. And you may simplify. So finally, let me simplify to this, okay. This is square root 3 over 2 plus or minus square root half I and plus or minus square root 2i and negative 3 halves plus or minus I. Yeah, these are 6 roots. These are 6 roots to this equation. No? Very easily to get this equation, get these solutions very nicely. No? So this is my way. I think it's a very, very, very nice way for solving this kind of equations. Thank you for your watching.